What's up, gamers? Welcome to Ramblers. We're going to do stuff today. We're going to talk about stuff. Because if you haven't noticed, we missed Ramblers last week. That was my bad. But we're doing it this week. And we have a lot to talk about. So let's get right into it, boys? So, you know me. That's my boy, Daigo. Daigo, go ahead. Shout your stuff out.
Um, go to twitch.tv/, I think it was capital DIN capital VIESEL then Diesel __, and then I'll stream Monday.
Yeah,
I'll
you keep
stream
saying that.
I'll
And
stream
then above
eventually.
me to my left would be AJ. Shout your stuff out.
Uh, I stream at twitch.tv/AJ Midnight One.
Makes sense. Okay, let's get into it, boys. So, first thing up, we're just gonna get this out of the way. Meme of the week. Meme of the
Meme
week.
of the week.
Meme of the
Meme
week.
of the week.
All right.
Meme of
We
the
need
week.
we need to have someone make us a theme song for meme of the week. So, I know CJ Wheels, my boy CJ Wheels can hook us up with a theme song maybe. So yeah, if you have an idea, give us a theme song because we need a theme song for meme of the week. Also, AJ, do you have art for Ramblers yet?
It's lit.
Let's go. All right, everyone, send your memes to the boys. All the boys over here. All the boys. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Right, we out here. Nope. All right, we out here. Tell me when all your memes are sent in.
It is sent.
Okay, AJ, is yours sent?
Hold on.
Have you sent your meme?
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, like there's more than one.
No, it's only one meme of the week.
Well, I want to put multiple.
There may only be one winner.
Do you guys want the one of when
It's your meme of the week, not ours. If you find it the most funny meme you've seen this week, you put it in the boys.
there's one of me in a dress.
Okay, sure, I'm down.
Okay,
All right.
hold on. This was in the beginning of quarantine though, so it's quite a bit ago. But I re-saw it and I thought, hey, this is funny.
Wait, Lucas, what does your shirt say?
What does my shirt say? I love. That's what my shirt says. Yeah, that's what my shirt says.
Damn.
I forgot where I got this. I'm pretty sure I got this somewhere. At the beach. I don't know. Makes sense. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start it. So, mine is the video of the breakdancing guy. You guys already seen it. This meme made my day. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. All right, there you go. Hope you all enjoyed that. And boom.
Wait, we didn't see it.
I
You didn't send
know.
it.
Jesus Christ. Next we have Daigo's meme. Very good. Oh yes. Oh, monkey chef.
Monkey.
Very nice monkey chef.
Monkey.
Oh yes.
Wait, what the fuck? When was this picture taken of AJ? Wait, what?
There we go. Next we have AJ in a dress.
Wait, what? I
Where
don't
is
ever
that?
remember AJ wearing this.
That's at Tessa's house somewhere. So he was obviously walking with someone.
Yeah, do you want the backstory on this?
Yes. Explain.
So a couple months in the quarantine, I needed money, and a money opportunity came up at Tesla's garage sale.
Oh yeah, I
So
remember this.
I went and sold avocados. I walked over there in a sombrero
Okay.
and avocados and a skateboard and what's it called? So I went there. I sold avocados, and like one of the only things that were left was this dress.
Okay.
And they were like, we need someone to wear it. And
Why would they need someone to wear it?
because
Yeah.
they're like, if you model, then more attention, then maybe people will buy the dress.
Makes sense.
So then I wore it. And then, but they did pull a prank on me where I was wearing the dress, and I was just rolling around on a skateboard. And they're like,
Skater kid. Okay, continue.
and then I was, I was basically just rolling around, and then they're like, "Hey AJ, your mom's coming." I was like, "Oh shit, I don't want my mom to see me in this." So I ran around like they have a like a 7-foot brick wall leading into their backyard.
I'm assuming
and
you're
I
talking about Tessa's house, correct?
yes.
Okay, yeah.
And I hopped the fence so fast in the dress, and it almost broke. And then it turns out that my mom wasn't even there, and she wasn't coming. I was like, "Bruh."
GG, you got played.
And I almost stepped on their turtle on the way down.
Cool. You should have stepped on it. That would have been funny. That would have been an epic prank. That would have been an epic gamer move. All right. So that was meme of the week for you, boys. Now, let's get on to the juicy stuff. Boom. WandaVision is ended. It's dead now. Rate the entire series.
It was pretty. It made some pretty cool connections. Yeah.
I gave it a solid 8 out of 10.
Same. I think I'd also.
I think I'd give it an 8.5.
Makes sense. All right.
Hey,
Next
she
up-
still. Oh, okay.
No, go. Do it now. Talk.
She did become Scarlet Witch, though.
I mean, she already
I mean, she already was that technically.
like
Yes,
she didn't like
she-
in
she
the
became-
actual universe
Oh.
like
Of the power and, like, shit she had. And did you see that end credit where she was reading the book?
oh yeah, there's like this
The
thing
Book
when
of the
she was
Damned?
in a cabin in the woods.
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I
It
think
was
she's
the book from the cabin in the woods.
she's
No,
gonna become
she was-
evil though.
GG.
Yeah.
Easy dubs.
Next up, we have the announcement of what does that say? Hold on, my printing sucks. We had the announcement that the PS Store is no longer gonna be selling movies and stuff.
What? Why? Wait.
Because no one's buying
I was
it. Because
was
who's gonna buy a movie off the PS
Yeah.
Store when you have
Diego-
Netflix and Hulu and all that?
Diego's the only one that uses the
Oh.
PS Store to buy movies
I was-
because he doesn't
Oh.
want to. He wants to use his headphones instead of the TV speakers.
I was looking forward to like by using my leftover PlayStation money for
You
movies.
could buy a game.
I
You
don't
could
want a
buy
game because there's no
game.
games I want
Buy
right now.
a game. Buy a game.
Make sure it's crossplay though.
Mm.
All right. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm pretty sure it's just because no one was buying movies off the PS Store. So yeah. Next up, CD Project Red got hacked. Big brain.
Oh,
Is that a month ago?
No, that was 2 weeks ago, but it's been going on for a while because apparently they haven't stopped it. So yeah.
I actually have a question about that.
Okay.
Is it all their games, like The Witcher
No,
3 too, and
it's
just
just
Cyber?
it's just some stuff in The Witcher 3, mostly just codes and things like that. But the majority of it is like cyberpunk stuff. That's how they found the mod of naked Keanu Reeves, because it was like a
oh,
base model of him, like a base model of him, and so they just took the clothes off and boom.
What if what if the hackers were like, this game's so bad they hack into it and actually make the game playable?
I mean, the game is playable, completely playable. You just have to have the right stuff.
Yeah, I know, but like a less buggy. I mean,
Yeah, makes sense. Next up. Oh yeah, 2 days ago the PS1 turned, or the PS2 actually, the PS2 turned 20.
oh.
So
how old's the PS1?
I don't know, but the PS2 turned 20 the other day. So I mean, like that's cool. I like that. Yeah. PS2 turned 20. You guys have any PS2 memories?
No.
I never
I
had
have,
a PS2, so I don't know.
I have Xbox 360 memories.
Makes sense.
I just had PS1. What else? Oh, the Leapfrog. Do you remember the Leapfrogs?
Oh
What?
yeah, that was like
The
our first game.
Leapfrogs, yeah.
That was like my first like game thing.
Yeah.
Makes
And
sense.
and then there is the DS.
Oh yeah, the 3DS.
The 3DS,
Be-
bro. I had a 2DS. Imagine
Oh.
having a 3DS.
no, we had a 2DS too.
Yeah, 2DSs
No,
are
I
epic.
think we had 3DSs. I'm not sure.
Let's see. So I've
Mm.
had a Nintendo 64, a Super Nintendo, I still have my Wii actually. I still have a Wii. Xbox 360, a PS3, PS4. I have my PC right now. I have a Nintendo Switch, and I had a Wii U for like 2 weeks, but that was because someone lent it to me.
Oh.
Yeah. The Wii U is trash. Oh yeah.
Diego.
Speaking of the Wii U
Oh.
randomly got a system update a week ago. It was its first system update in 2 years. It just randomly got an update for some reason. No one knows why, and Nintendo hasn't said anything about it. They just decided to update the Wii U.
That's dumb.
Legit. Oh yeah, AJ, what were you gonna ask Diego?
I was gonna, on the topic of things we had, I was just gonna ask him if he remembered our older brother's original Xbox. Do you remember
I
that, Diego?
I I don't ever remember actually seeing it. Like
Really?
I don't remember him playing on that. I just remember him playing on Xbox 360 and stuff. I don't. Yeah.
I remember a little bit of his original Xbox. Hmm.
GG. Speaking of gamer games, Epic Games is buying the developers of Fall Guys.
Also on the topic of Epic Games, they're getting sued.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the whole lawsuit. I don't really understand it.
And if you got an email about it, just so everyone knows, if you got an email about it, that means you are eligible for a settlement and you can
Who's
talked
suing
to.
them? What's the whole lawsuit about? Explain it.
Um, I think they did something with like money fraud, basically.
Makes
Some
sense.
fraudulent activity. I'm not exactly sure, but basically they did something wrong with people's money, and if they email you, you're eligible for a settlement, and then they'll pay you. But I actually did hear from a source that they what they don't tell you is if you get the payout, your Epic Games account is at risk of being terminated by them.
Oh, I really hope that happens. Then AJ can't play Fortnite anymore.
Well, we're still in the process of the settlement. I haven't gotten any payout or yet. We're still talking to them.
Wasn't the court day today?
There's multiple court dates,
Yeah, but
but
last night when we were playing, you told Diego to remind your dad that some court hearing was today.
yeah, there was a court thing today, but there's more.
Makes sense. Okay, yeah, but so Fall Guys is gonna get bought by Epic Games most likely because they're buying Fall Guys, and Fall Guys is gonna become Fortnite.
I feel like they're gonna try to like bring Fall Guys back.
Fall Guys is so dead.
I know. Among Us, like
Among Us,
destroyed Fall
Among
Guys.
Us, Among Us.
Among
Is this
Us.
the
Is
imposter
this
from
the imposter
Among
from
Us?
Among Us?
There, what if they bring Among Us characters to
Fall Guys.
Fortnite and they're like, I'm gonna crank 90s, so Fall
Legit.
Guys going.
Oh yeah. In case you didn't know, me and Diego do a podcast, right? Well, it just so happens that we're watching the Alien franchise right when Aliens added to Fortnite. We did not plan that, nor are we doing it just because it's popular. We actually watched the prequels before the skins were even announced. So get on our level, Fortnite. You're ripping us off. Fortnite was like, oh, these two kids are watching the Alien franchise. We should probably, make alien skins. So there you go.
You know, people are getting really mad about that. Like, people got mad when they did the thing with The Walking Dead. They got mad when they did the thing with Alien. They got mad when they did the thing with
Kratos.
Street Fighter.
Kratos.
Oh yeah, they got mad when
Master
they did the
Chief.
thing with Halo and Sony.
Because everyone knows that Fortnite's just doing it to stay alive. They're,
Yeah.
they're doing all these
Yeah.
big brand deals just to stay alive. They made
They-
it. Hell, they made a whole season based off DC, and they made a whole season based off Marvel, just to keep it alive.
They re-added both the Marvels and the DC, like, I think today or yesterday at the same time.
Yeah, because I know that Ant-Man skin's coming out soon. I think.
No, that's already out. But
Makes sense.
and they are in a brand like a maybe like I think 6-year brand deal with Disney, which it's already been like 2 years, so another 3.
GG.
And actually, wait, no, that doesn't add up.
They
No,
should
4.
add Woody to Fortnite. They should
I
add Woody
think-
and Buzz.
Yeah, but and there's this thing where if you buy V-Bucks, you get like a 3-month free Disney Plus thing or something.
Makes sense. Well, next up, Raya and the Last Dragon. You guys watch it yet?
No, we have to
No,
pay
I'm not gonna pay
$30
for it.
Why not? It's a Disney
You have
movie.
to pay. Yeah,
No.
but you have to pay. I'm just gonna wait till it comes out for free.
You guys are nerds.
Have
Yeah.
you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it this morning.
Oh, well, what did you think of
It was really good.
It was?
Yeah, there
It
was.
doesn't
There,
look.
it wasn't a musical though. It was basically the Tarzan. It's basically Tarzan, but better. Tarzan is, in my opinion, the worst Disney movie, because there's no original music. It's all just music from other things, and that's not Disney. But this time they actually did it cool because they added like really cool fight scenes, so that's cool.
Tarzan, but Asian.
Legit. And some parts were actually kind of funny. There was one part that made me laugh a lot for some reason. I don't know. I liked it. I won't spoil it though, because we're most likely gonna watch it for the podcast. Speaking about the podcast, me and Diego actually have a schedule figured out now. We're finishing Alien. Then we will be watching 2 random movies, which would be Mandy and what was the other one you wanted to watch, Diego?
Ferris Bueller.
Yep, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And then we are starting Predator. And then we're going to do Alien versus Predator. We're going to watch those 2 movies. And then hopefully we can finish Stranger Things. If not, we're just going to start Breaking Bad. We're going to do Breaking Bad. And we're just going to go from there. But we do have something scheduled for October. And this is why I bring it up now. Is AJ, you know how we watched Scary Movie 5 in October? And that was like our second movie for the podcast? Well, for the whole month of October, we're going to watch all the scary movies except Scary Movie 5 since we've already watched that. Me and Diego wanted to know if he wanted to join us for that. Just watch all the scary movies.
They're really funny.
They are. They're epic.
Oh, I've seen most of them, but I wouldn't mind watching them again.
GG. Yeah, so get excited for that. Okay, let's move on. God, my printing sucks.
Oh, did you guys hear about the earthquake?
No.
No.
So, across the world, off the coast of New Zealand.
Oh yeah, New Zealand died.
Oh.
So there was a 7.3 7.3 earthquake that happened, and then a couple hours later, what's it called? An 8.1 earthquake happened, only 500 miles apart from it. And then it caused a tsunami, which means there is a major plate shift, a big tsunami too. And the tsunami was so big that Hawaii Hawaii went on tsunami watch too, which was almost halfway across the world. Oh God.
Big Brown.
And then it caused another earthquake almost directly across the world from the first 2. Oh, and then it caused a big tsunami in Japan too, or somewhere where it's at, and a bunch of people died.
Rest in peace, all those people. Legit. Fun fact, Fiji.
Fiji.
Fun fact, Fiji.
Fun fact. I don't know why I have all these. I was reaching under my desk and I realized, oh, that's Jake. I might as well hold them up, and I'm pulling more out. When did I get all these? I'm pretty sure my sister made them for me. Yeah. I'm pretty sure my sister made these for me because
I remember you telling me about them.
I forgot I had them under my desk though. Also, I'm pretty sure I have a Marceline one. Oh, there she is. And there's one. I think there's a. Actually, I don't think I have Finn. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh wait, no, I have a BMO. Where's my BMO? That's Jake. I'm gonna find BMO. Keep talking about stuff.
Ramble.
Oh,
there she is.
A lot of people are angry about Paramount Plus.
Why?
Because
it's literally just another streaming service.
I know, but originally there was some movies that were supposed to come out on streaming devices that people planned to watch, but then got taken off because Paramount Plus happened. So now people are mad.
That's like getting mad because Netflix takes a movie off their streaming service. There's contract deals for
like a new movie they're waiting for. Like, and they don't want to have to pay for another streaming service just to watch a movie. That
literally every movie that exists, unless it's an exclusive to that streaming service, is on Amazon Prime. So why not just, rent a movie through Amazon? That's what me and Diego do most of the time.
Well, but also Paramount took off a bunch of Paramount movies off of Amazon Prime.
Nah, because Amazon is like it's a big old selling service. It doesn't matter what um thing they have as long as it's their thing. Watch. Give me a Paramount movie.
Top Gun.
Okay.
Of course, Top Gun.
Top big or not.
Have you guys watched The Naked Gun?
Yes.
Diego, have you?
Yes,
No.
you can still
Watch it tonight.
You
It's
can
on
rent
Netflix.
you can rent Top Gun.
Highly recommend.
You can rent
Also,
Top
Lucas,
Gun for
you're on mute.
$3. I am not on mute unless I accidentally muted myself.
Lucas,
I did
you're
accidentally
muted.
mute myself because of my hotkey. You can rent Top Gun for $3 on Amazon Prime. You can rent it in 4K for $4 on Amazon Prime. Give me another Paramount movie. I'm just gonna look up a list of
The
Paramount
new
movies.
SpongeBob movie.
Okay. SpongeBob SquarePants, Sponge on the Run. Yes, you can rent it for $20 on Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
$20?
Yeah, it's a new movie. What, do you think they're gonna give it away for free? It's $20.
That's all money, though.
Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog. I know you can rent that one because I rented it recently. Transformers. Yes, I know you can rent that one because that's in my recommended. Coming to America is literally on Prime. It's a Prime exclusive. The Godfather. Yes. The Wolf of Wall Street. Yes. Me and Diego literally did that like a week ago.
Look at how they massacred my boy. My boy.
All these movies you can get on Amazon
Bruh.
Prime.
Twitter. Why are you failing me right now?
Legit.
Twitter.
Did you
Come
guys?
on.
Did you guys hear about like how Dr. Seuss is?
Oh yeah, Dr. Seuss
Right.
got canceled because Asian boy.
Yeah.
No, not just that, but like they got canceled because of racism.
It's not really racism, it's just
Yeah.
stereotyping. But it's at the same time it's not really stereotyping. Just because a race does something doesn't make it stereotyping.
No, like it was multiple things. Like during World War II, there was cartoons making fun of, or like after World War II, there was cartoons making fun of Japanese people trying to bomb America. There was also things regarding
Okay, what does that have to do with Dr. Seuss?
it was in Dr. Seuss's comics.
He didn't make comics after World War II. All of his books were like 70s, 60s.
Yeah, after World War II.
40s and 50s.
After World War
So
II.
30 years after World War II and people were still talking about it, or talking about Pearl Harbor and all that.
I guess so. Yeah, the people still talk about it now.
Yeah, but they're not like making fun of Japanese people for it.
Bro, there's
Plus,
screenshots.
30 years after, we bombed them back. we got them back.
Dr. Sue.
We got them back. Don't worry. It's fair.
I know, bro. It's fair.
Yeah, but
Hold on, let me try and see.
Blah 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 on Mulberry Street was like his first book, I think. People are sensitive. Imagine.
Yeah, that is something that needs to be brought to life, though. People are getting way too sensitive.
Legit. How is it stereotyping when it's just known that Japanese people have those like straw hats? Like it originated in Japan, so a Japanese person would most likely have this, this little straw hat on because the Japanese people made it. Oh, that's stereotyping. We made it, so now you can't draw it on us. Makes sense.
They also use chopsticks as well.
Yes.
So
Japanese people are notorious for using chopsticks. Chopsticks originated in Japan. Oh, yes. Draw a Japanese person with chopsticks. We use forks now. All right. But that's basically all we have to say about the newsy. Well, now, let's get right into the news. Now, let's get right into our third section. A returning section, boys. Hey. Because Diego never used his I won the trivia time to make my own
Wait.
show.
Lucas.
Yes.
There's something that needs to be said
Say
about
it.
people being too sensitive.
I agree.
Like, alright, it's one thing being racist and getting offended, but like, it, it, it was of course back then it was probably different. People had a different train of thought, and like to take away a staple because people got offended, like at comedy shows, people can't make a mildly offensive joke anymore.
That's like bombing the Twin Towers because twins are offensive to people that were born without a twin.
Like it's just sad that everyone's so sensitive now. Like
Honestly, imagine using /s.
why why can't people just have a laugh and just shrug it off? Why do they have to hold on to it and blow
Legit,
it out? Also, people blow out things out of proportion to make it seem what it's not.
legit. The Odd Ones Out got got a bunch of people complaining about him on Twitter because he said /s in one of his posts, and people were saying that he's making fun of people that can't understand sarcasm. So stupid.
Bruh.
Legit.
You know what was another thing that I heard? People were getting mad that all Odd Ones Out characters were white and there is no diversity.
Yeah, cause
There's no color in their skin. It's
That's
just
like
black.
that's like saying that paper is offensive for being white.
yeah.
I know. Like they need to make black paper now. Diversity,
Legit.
diversity.
They need to make rainbow paper.
Rainbow paper.
I just thought about that would actually kind of look a little cool if they had black paper with white like text on it and like white pencils that like.
Yeah,
What are
they
you,
do.
edgy?
They do.
Yeah.
There's
What
white ink that people use on black pieces of paper, but
Yeah, that's how you get tattoos on black people to show up. Do they do that? I don't know.
no, they don't. They use normal ink.
I mean, that would be pretty cool though.
There is a white ink that I've seen like a trend of people do
Mm.
on white people too.
Black light tattoos scare me.
Black light tattoos are stupid. You can only see it in the UV light.
Legit.
There's no point in getting a tattoo, paying what 2,000 for a tattoo if you can only see in a certain type of
Are you
light.
just gonna carry a UV light around? Hey man,
You guys want to see my tattoo? Pulls a UV light out of their ass.
Legit. Just walking around Disneyland, someone is just like, "Whoa, that guy doesn't have any tattoos." Just say they have it like on their hand.
Pulls up their shirt.
Holds up their hand, the UV light, points it, and just continues to stare at them as they put their UV light away. Makes sense. Bro,
Wait.
anyone that doesn't have a tattoo, I'm gonna go up to them with a UV light and shine it all around them just to see if they have a black light tattoo. I'm the black light tattoo police. I'm gonna get you.
It's like you're in a gang. It's like, bro, you gotta get face tats. It's like, I do got a face tat. It's like,
Pulls
no,
out UV
fool, your
light.
face is blank. Goes blind because you shot the UV light into his eyes. Oh dang, you do that.
GG.
Also, do not do that at home. Do not shine UV lights without a UV color in your eyes. It will burn your skin and make you go blind.
Agreed.
Very dangerous.
All right, on to the returning section of Ramblers. We're back on r/scary stories, and we are going to read a spooky story.
Yeah, we out here.
We out here reading spooky stories. Okay, you guys ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
This is called "I Have Someone Living in My Closet."
Yo, why don't they just come out of the closet?
Legit. Hi, I'm Anonymous. Nice to meet you. Before I tell my last bit of the story, I would like to say you can use this on your YouTube, but you have to DM me. I did. I have part 1 on my page, and it was posted yesterday. Have a great day.
Did you actually DM this person?
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry. I was looking at part 2 accidentally. Okay, so I have someone living in my closet. When I was 5, I was moved to a little town in Arkansas. There's no S at the end of Arkansas. My parents had to pick a pretty big house, and we paid a little less than most houses on the market. For the sake of knowing details, it was a 2-story house with an accessible attic. I lived on the 2nd floor. The earliest memories I have of the house was me playing dolls in my room, sitting on my rug and talking to my imaginary friend Celia. Celia was a shy girl, and she only came out to play when my parents were downstairs or on a work call. I only lived in the house for a few years, so some of my stories my mom told me. Because, I have a bad memory. The 3 things. Number 1, it started when things were going missing. 2, once a night, at the same time every single night, I would hear a tiny bell ring from my closet. For me, being 6-year-old, I thought of nothing of it. Of course, I was a happy child, but I would always have my dad check under my bed and in the closet. Whenever I heard the bell, I would go to the closet and open it, and Celia and I would hang out in my room. Okay. Because I was a child, I had to go to bed around 7, unless I was super tired. I would stay up playing with my dolls. As long as my parents were in bed, they wouldn't care if I was up. Once I heard the bell ring, Celia and I would walk around and run around and going out back and get in my parents' truck or something like that. I was a pretty good kid, so normally talked her out of it. Oh, okay, wait, that was worded. Let me reread that. As long as I was in bed, my parents wouldn't care if I was up. Once I heard the bell ring, Celia would Celia would try to talk her into doing stuff, but they would stay in the room, basically. There we go.
Wait. It is Celia. How old is Celia?
I don't know.
what? Wait, no, is this Celia
Maybe.
imaginary?
Yeah, Celia's an imaginary friend, dummy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was some weirdo.
What do you
or
mean?
hobo living.
It said, and talking to my imaginary friend Celia.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember much from here, so number 3 is my mom's story. Okay, here we go. Okay, number 3. My mom told me she never knew about Celia. She stated the same time every night she thought I was just talking to myself and playing with my toys, like I would always do. She told me that one night she went to check on me and saw me with a dirty woman. Oh god, that just gave me chills, dude. Oh, I was reading a bit ahead, and saw me with a dirty woman in my room. Obviously, she freaked out, but didn't. Did you just look in your closet? AJ, why are you looking off to the right, dog? You looking in your closet, dog?
No, it's the doorway.
Oof.
Is Jackson there?
No.
Hold on, I'm actually gonna turn on my light. That gave me chills. Hold on. I can picture it too, dude. I can picture it, and that's what's freaking me out. Cause like my room gets really dark near like my closet area and that like whole corner, and I could just picture like a dirty old woman just crouched there staring at me. All right, back to the story.
Hey, bro, what if she wants to be a homie friend?
Okay, so she told me that one night she went to check on me and saw me with a dirty woman in my room. Obviously, she freaked out but didn't want to freak me out, so she suddenly shut the door and quietly as possible and sprinted downstairs. She called the cops and they told her to stay as calm as possible and make noise coming up the stairs so that I would know she was coming up. She and my dad took me out of the room and out of the house into the car. She locked the doors and she played music to keep me from frantic. When the police got there, they stormed into the house and came out with the woman. They said she had been living in my closet wall and there was a stash of stuff behind my dresser and a hole in the wall. We moved shortly thereafter. We heard nothing else about the woman. GG.
Wait,
Damn.
you said it was imaginary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How did they get arrested if it's
No.
imaginary?
she thought it was
No, this
imaginary,
is
but
this
like,
is the mom telling the story to her. This is to her son or daughter. I don't know. It sounds like a daughter, to be honest, or it sounds like a girl. So according to the mom, her imaginary friend was Celia. That's why it said Celia was a shy girl and she only came out to play when my parents were downstairs or on a work call. Because, the girl that lived in the closet would only come out when the parents weren't there, obviously.
so Celia was real.
So Celia was living in her closet, or like in a hole under her dresser or behind her dresser. And that's
What?
that's why there would be a little bell to ring, and then the little girl would hop out and play with her, or like play dolls with her, because the parents would be asleep. Okay. I'm looking at some of like the comments. Yeah.
I think it
I'm looking
sounds
I'm
real.
looking at wait, there's a part 2. So I'm looking at some of the comments and people are like, bruh. Okay.
They're probably like, obviously fake.
Okay, so we have DM me before, blah blah blah, page posted yesterday, have a great day. I'm sorry, this part isn't that long. I had only figured this out last month when I was talking to my dad. My dad and I don't have a great relationship. Nothing against him. It just was never a thing. Anyways, he came to my town about a month ago and we started talking about the old house and whatnot. I asked about what happened with Celia and he said he didn't know. That struck something in me, so I had gone home and done some research. Apparently, she had to go to a mental asylum and was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia and psychotic disorders. Now get this. She escaped and she went back to the house. They found her soon after and took her back in. As far as I know, she's still there in the hospital. I have no idea why she went back to the house. To look for me? To look for my parents? I have no idea, but let's never meet again. Again, sorry this is so short. I could talk to my friends, blah, blah, blah. I could talk to my friends at the time who also met Celia and ask them if they remember some stories, if you are really interested. So if she had friends come over, Celia would come out too?
What?
Bruh!
Bruh. Her friends are dumb.
Bruh. Okay, so there are some questions that she answered. So, number 1, even though I do not live in the same town or house, I am not going to give the name of my city for privacy reasons. Okay, I understand that. My mom. Okay, so this is the answer that her mom left her in the room, because remember the mom quietly went away, went downstairs, called the cops, and left her in the room. Remember that? Okay. So my mom left me in the room with Celia because she felt I was in no danger. I asked her the same thing, and she was also quite confused. She was also back in my room within 5 minutes. So obviously, because if the mom would have barged through the door, right? Who knows what the woman would have done? The woman easily could have reacted out of instinct and hit our storyteller, or done something worse, right? So that's why the mom, quietly snuck out of there, called the cops, because obviously if the homeless woman was playing with the girl, she obviously wasn't gonna harm her, right? So I could understand that. And then, yes, I already know about DMing you, and I already did. Okay, so do you think this is real, or do you think this is fake? Make believe. You think this was made up?
I think
Yes.
it sounds real.
Real? AJ, how about you?
It's one of those things you see in movies. I don't think it's real.
This is actually real.
Hmm.
Down.
I could actually see it. Because I have heard stories about, sometimes if a house is like on sale and uninhabited for a while, there might be, homeless people that come in and like live in the attic or whatever.
You
Uh,
know, when our house was being built, people were trying, like homeless people were trying to live in it in 1969.
How do you know that? Wait, what?
Our
You
parents
got
told me.
what? Seriously?
Hmm.
GG.
And actually, the people that lived here before us, there was more than one family living here. There's multiple families.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't know why I got like really creeped out by that story. That was I got the chills when it said a dirty old woman.
I just imagine a woman with dirt on her.
I'm imagining like a white girl with really raggedy black, like really, you know,
White
messed
dirty gowned.
messy black hair in like I don't know, like white messy clothes, just kind of sitting there quietly, just playing with Barbies with a little girl. I don't know. I don't know why that freaks me out so much. So yeah. Yeah. So yes, that is real. I did ask the guy one more question. When I DM'd him to ask him if I could use this in a little YouTube show that we do, he was like, "Yeah, I don't really care that much." Or she was like, "Yeah, I don't really care that much. I just don't want people to use it for the wrong reasons." Blah blah blah. I asked her a question. I um I asked her, could she explain the room, and she gave me a pretty in-depth um like a little layout of the room, so I can explain this a bit better. So you
Hold
guys
on,
know what
hold on. I'm getting a little freaked out. Hold on, I'm gonna get something.
makes sense. He's probably gonna get his katana. Big bet. Big bet.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Big brain. Big brain. So you guys know what my room looks like, right? Standing from
yeah,
the door.
yeah.
So basically, her her bed was in a similar position that mine is right now. It was across from the door in like a diagonal. The dresser would be on the left, or yeah, on the left hand side of the bed. So where my longboard and my desk is, like right under my name, where my name is up on the wall. And apparently what she would do is so there was a closet. The closet was next to the dresser. So take my closet and like rotate it onto the wall that's next to it where it's cornered. And that's kind of how the layout of the room was. So basically her dresser was right next to the closet. Basically, if you go into the closet, there was a hole that was covered um by like not cardboard but like wood, but like the wood was painted to look like the wall, and apparently it tricked the parents. I don't know. Well, that she would like Celia would go in through there, and it would be like a big crawl space to reach to the behind of her bed. So there was like a pretty decently sized crawl space back there. That's how she kind of lived back there. Well, basically, she said that every night she would hear a little bell ring, and she would get up, turn on the light, set up Barbies, and Celia would crawl out, and they would play. And I'm imagining like a dirty woman crawling out and being like, "Hey, you want to play, kid?" It's kind of creepy, to be honest with you.
I don't like that.
Yeah. She also said that looking back, on it, it was kind of weird because they wouldn't talk while they played. They would kind of just like sit there silently and like play with the Barbies. I don't know. It's a very weird story. I'm gonna believe her and say it's real. It does sound like it could completely be. Yeah. I feel like it can completely be real. I have no doubt in my mind. Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that it's real. I don't know about you guys. How about you, Diego?
I think it sounds real, definitely. So
How about you, AJ?
I don't know. She might be one of those people, the multi-personality people, and where she's like they can't help making up stories like to get attention.
Okay. Well, of course she didn't give away the city, so unlike the last one that we read where I actually found the news article, there is absolutely no proof, so I could see where AJ's coming from. But yet again, this does sound very real, and it's not like anything that's too like big or over the top. It's something that I feel like could definitely just happen. You know, there
It
could
could.
100% just be someone living in a wall that comes out and every once in a while. And maybe she came out one time um and the daughter saw her and she was like, "Hey, blah blah blah, want to play?" And since the girl was young, she obviously was just like, "Hey, yeah, here, I'll play." So yeah.
How young do you have to be though to like? Obviously, how do you not get scared of that? There's some
She
random
said she
dirty
was 6 years
lady.
old when she was caught. That was 6 years old. So I would imagine maybe like 4 or 5 is when they actually started to play at night.
You developed the concept of fear by then.
I know, but at the same time, like stranger danger. Actually, yeah, stranger danger would be said. I don't know. If someone wanted to
Yeah,
play
why do her
Barbies with me,
parents
bro.
not teach her about that? Why did?
I don't know. You know what I just realized?
what?
You remember how she said that Celia always wanted to go outside the room to the truck and to the outside and to other places in the house?
Yeah.
And the daughter was like, "Nah, my parents don't like that. We should stay in the room." How much you want to bet if the daughter did bring Celia to the outside of the outside to the truck? How much you want to bet she would steal the truck and go?
What I would have been happen? If they did go out, the lady would walk into the kitchen, grab a knife, kill the parents, drive off with the truck.
GG.
Mm,
But
no, I don't think she would have
they
killed the
they
parent.
they they had to have left the house alone at some point, right? Like
I mean, somehow,
if they go out to a family trip or maybe for school when like or if they're at work and then they go somewhere, right? The house had to have been left vacant.
Yeah.
the
So
house, the house, she probably lived there before they moved in.
most likely, yeah.
And some houses take longer to build than others
But it's
because they run into problems, you know. So they
makes
might be
sense.
like, all right, let's leave it here for a day and get the tools and come back the next
Right
day.
now I'm wondering why if she broke out of the mental institute, she would go back to the house. I feel like the
Yeah.
only reason she would go back to the house is one because her little hidey holes there. That's her technically her home, so her little hidey holes there. And two, maybe she was looking for a little girl and her parents. Maybe she was gonna go to.
How'd you know she was in the mental institute?
You obviously didn't listen to the story.
What?
I will read it again. Here we go. Anyways, he came back to my town, asked him what happened to Celia. I struck she had gone home and do some research. Apparently, she had to go to a mental asylum and was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia and psychotic disorders. Now get this. She escaped and she went back to the house. They found her soon after and took her back in. So yes, that's how I know she was in a mental institute. Okay. This episode's getting a bit too long, so we are going to end it here. That was a very nice meme of the week. We had some good news, spicy news, and it was a pretty creepy story. So I enjoyed this episode. Remember, Diego, you still have, since you won the trivia from last episode, you still have your little own segment.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and make your own segment. But that's
right now?
No, not right now, but let's go.
Oh.
Everyone, you know the drill. Woo! Oh, crap.
Yeah, whoop whoop.
Yeah. Whoop,
Uh,
whoop. Yeah. All right, everybody.
yeah.
See ya, gamers.